feel like I'm losing my mind.
I think I'm gonna go break up with my girlfriend today.
Please, Lord, give me a
I think I'm gonna shave my head off. I'm gonna shave the hair
I
off
wanna
my
be
head.
the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I feel like I'm
What is up, YouTube? I don't know. It's March 8th today, the day after my birthday. 26 years old as of yesterday. And I know I was making videos pretty consistently, and then I said I was going to change up, and then, yeah, I just stopped making them. So I guess this is a little bit of an accountability moment, and also a self-reflection moment for me. The night before my birthday, I had no plans for my birthday, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But, you know, my buddies were like, hey, we're going to go to the casino. So I said, fuck it, you know, I have nothing else to do, so I might as well go with, even though I really wasn't even in the mood to go to the casino or anything like that. So I go. I'm playing poker, and I'm up probably, I don't know, $1,000, $1,500, somewhere in there, up and down. And clock strikes midnight, whoop-de-doo, it's my birthday. And I'm just sitting there and reflecting and thinking about the fact that I had asked all of I consider my good friends and my girlfriend about doing stuff on my birthday, and none of them made an attempt to or set time aside, or, you know, none of them wanted to. And so it left me feeling pretty lonely in the moment. And so my entire birthday, you know, I came home from the casino. I spent most of the day just reflecting on myself and where I'm at in my life and where I would like to be. And I came to a conclusion that I'm doing well for myself, by all general terms. Since I got started in real estate, I've been making 6 figures a year pretty healthily. I have a truck that's paid off. I'm in fairly good shape. All in all, I mean, yeah, if I look at me from a third-party point of view, I think I'm doing pretty decent in life. But deep down, there's been something that has been just killing me for years now. And it's this need to, you know, elevate myself above what normal good would look like. And talked about self-accountability before. And, you know, it's something that I've always known is big, but I think all too often I'll tell myself that I'm holding. All right, let's cut the crap, okay? The name of the game for 2026, I can tell you all about my feelings, and I can ramble about the things I'm going to do better, but it comes down to this: getting uncomfortable. Comfort has been my enemy for as long as I can remember, and it's one of those things where sometimes you get so washed up in it you don't even realize that you're just sitting in comfort. So this year, I'm going to be changing things up. I'm going to purposely try to live this year as uncomfortably and as unenjoyably, I guess you can say, as possible. And I want to callous my mind, and I want to train myself on how to sit in that moment and be okay with it. So I'm going to be replacing porn with journaling and reading. I'm going to be waking up every single day at 6:30 a.m. And I'm going to try to move that to like 5:30 a.m. But I'm going to start at 6:30. I'm going to be implementing my morning routine again. Cold plunges, meditation, journaling, goal setting. I'm going to keep a strict tab on dieting, water intake, vitamin intake, creatine intake. I'm going to be replacing mindless, numbing, needless scrolling with running, walking my dog, doing hobbies, guitar, I'm going to pick some things up to replace the mindlessness. Because here's the thing. I've been comfortable, but I've just been sitting in my comfort, going nowhere, not moving forward, not doing anything. So it's time to nip that in the bud, get uncomfortable, and maybe not enjoy the next 363 days or whatever it is. And so it's time for me to really embrace being uncomfortable. And for that, I know I don't look great without hair, but it's time for me to put myself in an uncomfortable position, and then, that's going to be a daily reminder of, hey, this is why you are not watching porn. This is why you don't need to go, out drinking. This is why you don't need to just sit around and scroll through social media. And that's going to be a vibrant reminder right here on the top of my head. So I think that's the deal. So anyways, tag along and let's see where this goes. But year 26, it's time to lock in. Lock in, all the way. Peace. Fast forward, we're now March 9th, and I did what I said, shaved my head, and I broke up with my girlfriend yesterday. But both of which I think are pretty necessary in evolving this year and becoming the man I want to be. One of the big things for me was following through on the things that I say I'm going to do, holding myself accountable, and so this is first step. I look horrible with no hair. Got a big old scar line running straight down the middle. But I don't get hair back until I'm sober for a year. Completely sober from everything. So that's going to be 2026. And I'm excited. I feel motivated and invigorated on what the next steps need to be. But it's also time to completely lock in. So I don't know what I'm going to be producing content-wise. I'm not going to make promises on that. I'm not going to set myself to a schedule like I did. But I'm going to really expand into new horizons that I haven't even brushed yet. So stick around, tag along, and fucking nobody cares. So it's time to work harder. Peace.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.